Okay, so if you can't remember how to go back to your Google site, you're going to click on the waffle. And then you're going to click on Sites. And I'm going to go through and show you how to add things to your page, and then I'll just float around and help you individually with particular items. Once you go here, don't freak out if you don't see anything. Remember, you have to click on New Google Sites. Once you click on New Google Sites, you should only see one website. I have a bazillion, okay? I'm going to click on this older one so I can add a page. Once it opens up, the first thing that we're going to do is add a page. To add a page to your site, you're going to literally click on the word pages. And then you should see a little icon with a page plus that indicates add page. Those math symbols come in handy. And then we're going to call it research. Spell research properly. Project. Research project. Please spell it correctly. And then you're going to hit done. And it will take a moment, but then it will create the page.
Okay, so back again, they go to sites.
Yep.
And that should have their
site
project already there.
And then page and then new page.
Page
and right now I'm recording this, so you'll be able to rewatch this if you need to. Okay. So if I want to change the background, that is not a requirement, by the way. You do not have to change the background. But if you want it something Seuss oriented, I would suggest when you Google search for an image, you search the word wallpaper or wallpaper cover, because that will give you longer images that will fit it a little bit better. I will tell you, it was a little difficult. We couldn't figure out last period how to adjust the pictures. It automatically adjusts the size to fit appropriately. So if anyone figures that out, feel free to share with me. But some pictures fit absolutely perfectly. So if I wanted to use this one, I'm going to right click. I'm going to save image to Google Drive. Do not click save link because that saves the whole web page and it doesn't work. So click save image. And you can just exit out. And then when I go to the portfolio, I can click change image and then select image. I'm going to click my Google Drive. And anytime you just save something, it should be under recent. And I'm going to double click and it will adjust itself. And there it is. And it's going to be a little lighter because it's the background cover. So it automatically dims the brightness of the picture so that way you can read the words. Okay. That you have no control over for this. The rest of the pictures will look normal. But if you're using a cover, that's what it'll look like. Okay. So now I'm just going to show you a few basics. First one is uploading any sort of image. I'm just going to find a picture of the Lorax for the sake of showing you. Okay, so again, I'm going to right click, save to Google Drive, save image to Google Drive, let it load. I'm going to go to the portfolio, not that one. I'm going to go to the blank portfolio. I'm going to click image, Google Drive, recent, because I just recently saved it, double click, and there. And I don't care when you're doing this, do I want the image on the left, the right? I'm not going to be that particular. You can design it. Yes. So you have the image. There it is. Okay. The book report was actually a Google slideshow. So in this case, I'm going to scroll down and you'll see all your options, docs, slides. Well, that's all your choose actually, the docs and slides. So I'm going to click slides. If you just search the term book report and then click enter, you should see some sort of slideshow. All of yours pops up because I've looked at all yours. I'm going to use hers from 9th period because she happened to do the Lorax. And then if I want to move it, I can, or you can put it on the next one. It's up to you. Okay. To get out, I just hit this back arrow and back it out. Okay. And then you can put more images, whatnot. I want to show you how to put a document. So a doc, I'm going to click on this. For the biography, I believe we just called it. I'm going to just put the word biography. Here we go. Here's one. Dr. Seuss biography report. We're going to use Jocelyn's. Okay, so there's the biography report. I can make it smaller if I want to, or I can leave it wide. It's entirely up to you. Again, design element. Once you're in preview mode, it allows me to scroll through the paper. So watch real closely. If I hit this little eyeball, it's what it will eventually look like to the internet world, but we haven't published it yet. So this is what it will look like so far. And you can see I now have a scroll bar. And it will let me scroll through the paper, okay, which looks really fancy schmancy, okay? So that's a slideshow. For any video, look up here real quick. And again, I'm not going in any such order. I'm just showing you how to put stuff. You click on YouTube. If you have uploaded a video on YouTube, you're going to click upload. And I can see my project right here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit select. There's my TED Talk. For the Dr. Seuss cartoon version of yours, I can go to YouTube and I can search. So I'm going to search for the Lorax cartoon. And it should pop up. Hit select. And you can put that wherever. I don't care. All right, here are some options. And then the very last thing is a reflection. And you don't have that typed on anything, so you're going to need a text box. And then the text box, you can type the word reflection and then type your 5-sentence paragraph under it. Okay? And remember, it auto saves, so you don't need to worry about saving as you go on. Okay, and you can design it how you want to. And at any point, you can hit the eyeball to preview to make sure things work. Okay, those are probably the only things you're going to need. The only thing that's different is if someone, I know a couple people made their TED Talks and left them in Weave video, didn't upload them to YouTube. Did anyone in here do that? Okay, if you did that, then you, instead of going to YouTube, you're going to just click on your drive and there should be automatically a Weave video folder, okay? And you'll just embed it that way, all right? Okay, any questions? I'm going to pause this real quick. Let me pause and then I'll help.